Hey guys, another day, another dollar, so to speak. Let me get you guys caught up, see where we're at. So, my mistake, but simply put, that's where we're at. So we went ahead, finished cutting off front, did over there, and went ahead and separated the floor. Simple enough. So, yeah, kind of boring, but anyways, just went and unbolted the floor and went ahead and cut off the front. So, that's it. But what you guys set up, and yeah, get on to cleaning this up and start cutting out on this, and then you guys see it from here. Alrighty guys, so that's pretty much gonna be it for the week. Gotta do a little bit of measuring, and gotta get some, well, gotta get some steel, because I'll show you the idea that's going on here. So basically, yes, we cut out most of the torsion housing, because why? Obviously we got to keep the VIN number right in here with it, and people cut it out. You know what, it's fine. I kind of want to be able to use some of these bolts in here for the body and some of this. So basically what we're gonna end up doing, and you guys will see this next week, basically we're gonna go get some metal, and they come in here and cut the rest of this floor and block it in to where it'll fit the body to come down on here, and then that'll be it. So, you know, we'll start getting it on. I mean, we got pretty far. You guys can see, got to strip down the rest of the way, heater box out, got the rockers off, everything trimmed up. Went ahead and got this all trimmed up, got the floor cut out. If you can, well, let me give you a better look. Basically, yes, the floor cut out. We're leaving that piece right there. Simple fact is, that's got the VIN number of the car. And if anybody knows anything about bugs, they go off of the VIN number on the floor. So that's that. Of course, I have the tag that goes on the windshield over there, but I don't really go off that because, well, DMV knows you can switch the body. So waiting on somebody to come pick up all this other scrap, and then we'll start mounting up that body, get that thing moved over. Welcome back, Heathens, and of course we're back on Jawbreaker. So it is Wednesday, and I know it's during the week, and yeah, sun's pretty high. Well, that's because I got off work early, so I decided perfect timing. We had somebody come pick up all that metal, and yeah, get back on Jawbreaker here. Now let me show you guys the madness that I got going on. And if you ain't seen the short, you already have an idea, and if you haven't, well, I'm gonna show you anyways. So here we go. And you can see on what's left of the XJ underneath the Beetle. And yeah, it's kind of hokey, and well, insane using the hoist. And be asking yourself, why am I doing this craziness? Isn't that unsafe? Well, yeah, It is. Why do you think I'm not under it? Wasn't the same. It was a little crazy. And, well, that's what I gotta do. Because like I said, like 99% of you out there, this is your average blue collar Joe, just working. And yeah, I don't have a hoist. I ain't got fancy tools. All this stuff that gets built here, built in this driveway. So, hell, I ain't even got the use of my garage. That's for the other half. But in any case, that's what we got going on. So I'll set you guys up. We'll go ahead and get this thing moved over. And yeah, well, it's what it is, I guess. So, but like I said, it's my genius, also my madness. So get you set up and we'll get to mounting this thing up. Well, we'll get to putting it over it and then we'll go from there. So we'll be back. Well, shoot. Oh, that ain't working. I'm like way up there too. So anyways, I'll show you guys what a little bit of madness we got going here. So little mistake here. Counted for it, but apparently not. I didn't account for the sag. So you win some, you lose some, whatever. But you guys can check this out. The problem we're having is we're actually hitting the tire right there. Now when I made this thing, I obviously didn't put it high enough. So now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do, because obviously got that back there. I don't know. I'll be back when I figure this out. Alright guys, so obviously got on somewhat. Well, it's kind of butt. Excuse me, kind of pain in the butt. I'm sorry. Got a piece of taffy. So I just remembered that I had some saltwater taffy from when I went to Lake Havasu. So yeah, still good. Like 3 months ago, but oh well, still good. It's taffy, whatever. So needless to say, yeah, blocking it up, and yes, I know they're kind of bending. Well, not bending, but they're starting to fall over, and that's okay because I got to pull it out anyways right now. But this is where we're at. It was kind of a pain in the butt, so I had to just lift it up and kick that under with my foot. And to tell you, that was an ordeal. And yeah, if you notice, new shirt. Well, kind of ripped my other one on that. So I'm not gonna sit here with my tummy hanging out and everybody's seen the video. Y'all don't really like them that much anyways. So, but anyways, get back to this. Get this out. Well, that's how she's looking for now. And obviously, like we said, these are going to be gone. Right, but for now that's where it lies, and I personally am pretty happy with that. It's fitting pretty good. enough room for the fuel cell. I have a little bit extra back here, and we'll button all this up later. So like I said, it's a work in progress, but the sun, but it's there. So next thing, gonna be off to the metal shop. Doubt I'll be able to be in there tomorrow to do it, but we'll see how it goes. Depends on what time I get off work. If not, definitely gonna be Saturday morning. So this video's probably 2 weeks. So if it wasn't one last week, I apologize for it. It just one time. There will be shorts though, so hopefully you enjoyed those. But for now, that's it. We'll see you guys later. So guys, we're back another day on Jawbreaker, and let me show you what we got going on. So as you guys can see, I'm starting to mount the body, and yeah, in there we'll have to kind of cut it, lop it down and everything, but it's going in there. So what I decided to do, because I wasn't quite happy with the situation I had going on where the body coming off, and I'm like, you know what, forget it. It's gonna be a lot more work. And well, it's not that I'm against the work, it's just wasn't too happy. The metal was old, rotted, not that great. So in any case, I decided to go away from it. So what we did, well, what I did, I went and I bought some 2" by 5" by 3/16 tubing, and decided to go ahead and went there, had them cut me, well, as you can see, a couple 5-foot pieces, and went ahead and put those in, and we started welding it in. So it's there. That's how we're gonna mount it. And then of course, you know, we're gonna go ahead, we'll get this mounted up in here, and then we're gonna go ahead and do some frame stiffeners down here, and then plate up. So we'll trim off the rest of this, and it'll be great. It'll be perfect. So we're basically gonna tie in that body to the frame stiffeners on the bottom by making some boat siding. So that'll be great.